Let us talk about KYC today. KYC in the banking and finance parlance, they call it Know Your Client. But today, I put my KYC as Know Your Country. Know your country. There's no way that you want to know a country without going to where? Without going to the Bureau of Statistics. Bureau of Statistics, we explain to you the indices, the figure, and all the rest that you know about or that you want to know about a country. What is Bureau of Statistics? What is their job? What do they do? Now, Bureau of Statistics is the official statistics bureau for the country. In this case, Luxembourg. The National Institute of Statistics and Economic Studies, we call it Statec for short in Luxembourg. We call it Statec. In other parlance, they call it Office of Statistics. But right here, the short abbreviation of the office is Statics. Statec provides relevant statistics on the country's environment, population, social conditions, enterprises, and economy. That is what they do. They give you the figure, the overview of what is happening in the country where you live. Statistics is very important. Going by its definition, the expert explained it to be a practice or a science of collecting and analyzing numerical data in large quantities for the purpose of bringing up a ratio, a part, or a comparative measurement of the old data collected. This data collected is used in conducting researches, evaluate outcomes, develop critical thinking, and to make important decisions in financial management, production management, services and operation management, etc. Looking at past performances to predict the future performances in order to organize a country or to organize a business effectively. The statistics will show you the numbers of unemployment in the country. They show you the inflation figure in the country. They show you the population in the country. And they show you the GDP. These are the work of the Office of the Statistics. So now, let's delve deeper into the job of statistics. But right here, I want to take it as a point of discussion for us that we'll talk more about the population in the country. What is the census, or what are the figure for the census in Luxembourg? What is the number of the population as of 2023, as of 2021? Because I'm going to base this discussion on the figure we have on the population in 2021, and on this 2021 we will try to play with some figure and try to work on the numbers of people living in the country, the races, the tribes, and where they come from, and all the rest, and the real Luxembourgish people themselves. So, but before we go on, the figure of the population according to the Bureau of Statistics in Luxembourg gave to us that the population of this country, Luxembourg, stood at 809,000 people living in Luxembourg right now. 660,809 people live in the country right now. But if we go back to 2021, in 2021, the figure stood at 643,941 inhabitants in Luxembourg. So that is the figure in 2021. And upon this, we're going to be talking. But before we go to 2021, I want to give you the a clear figure, or the figure from the Bureau of Statistics, how they stood in terms of unemployment, inflation, and all the rest. Unemployment right now is 5.5% in Luxembourg. 5.5%, stood at 5.5% right now. The figure of inflation is 4.1% in Luxembourg right now. And the population figure is 660,809, like I said before. So dial back to try to see what happened to the census conducted in 2021 by the Bureau of Statistics. In 2021, census reveals almost half of the residents of Luxembourg lack Luxembourg citizenship. So not everybody here have the citizenship of Luxembourg. So yeah, almost half of the residents, they don't have the Luxembourgish citizenship. Further, so according to 2021 census, Luxembourg census result shows that 49.3% of the residents were born abroad, and while 47.2% do not have Luxembourgish nationality. So the census figures in 2021 that we're talking about was established to try to determine some certain things. 2 or 3 things was put as the objective to decide how the population figure was distributed in the country. So, and they call it the migratory history of the country. So right now we have the people born in Luxembourg with the 2 Luxembourgish parents. That is, the father is a Luxembourgish, the mother also is a Luxembourgish. 2 Luxembourgish parents. Then the second one will be at least to try to know, a person born in Luxembourg with one of the parents, born abroad, wasn't born in Luxembourg. The father or the mother wasn't born in Luxembourg, but the father or the mother was born, one of them was born here. So we try to see and try to place the figures where they are, because these figures will definitely help anybody that is listening that want to, play around with the figure and try to know what is going on as per the population in the country. So now we go further. What is the result of this census, of this exercise? So the result of this exercise, number one, shows to us that 26.3% of the population, have no migratory links, meaning that they were born in Luxembourg. Both parents were born in Luxembourg, and their children also born in Luxembourg. So that is number one result of this, because we're talking about migratory history. So then secondly, we try to look at this figure. 73.7% of the population has a direct or indirect migratory history. So 73.7% of the population. That's it. Then with 49.3% of the population born abroad. So those are the facts that we have from the Bureau of Statistics in Luxembourg. So now let us try to crunch the figure and try to bring it down according to nationality, people living right here in the country. So we try to see what is the figure. How can we distribute the figure? Now try to see what percentage are this this set of people and that set of people living in Luxembourg, or this tribe or that tribe living in Luxembourg. People from other countries living in Luxembourg, and the Luxembourgish themselves. Now, 52.8% of the residents of Luxembourg has Luxembourgish citizenship. So we're talking about 52.8% of that figure that I said before, the figure of 643,941 inhabitants. As of 2021, we're talking about. So 643,941 inhabitants. So we have 52.8% of them, have Luxembourgish citizenship. So we go further, that 38.2% are the citizens of other country. That is not other country like the whole world, but we're talking about the EU member state. 38.2% of them. 38.2% of them are from other EU member states living in Luxembourg. Now, let us crunch the figure. From those member states, EU member states living in Luxembourg. So it was discovered that Portugal, or the Portuguese people, they have the highest number of people living in Luxembourg, apart from other countries from EU land. So, what is the figure? What do we have? We have 14.5% of them living in Luxembourg. Then 7.6%. Those are the French people, from France. So next to them is the Belgian National. They carry 3.1% the people living in the country here. Then we have 2% of this of German people living in Luxembourg. 2% of them out of the figure that we mentioned above. Why 6.3% of them? 6.3% of the population. The rest of them, they are the people from other countries of the world outside EU. So we have 6.3% that are non-EU members, non-EU member states. So those are the figure of the people living in Luxembourg as at, as at 2021, according to the population census from the Office of Statistics in Luxembourg. So now let's go further to try to crunch more figure. So in 2021, 20.8%, that is 70,900 people in 2021 obtained nationality through naturalization in Luxembourg. So majority of these people, out of this figure of 70,900, we have over 50% of them received their nationality in 2002 and 2021. Between 2002 and 2021, we have 50,000 of them that received their nationality. And this definitely, was that made it easy to do the naturalization test to become a citizen of the country. During the period of reform to the law that 2002 and 2021, so we have large number of people, about 50,000 people that obtained their nationality at that period. So the reform really worked well for a lot of people, and it made it easier for them to be able to get their naturalization, citizenship of Luxembourg. So 10.9% of the population have dual nationality. So right now we have 10.9 out of the figure of 643,941 inhabitants. As at 2021, they have this percentage, 10.9% of them have dual nationality. So this is the figure according to Bureau of Statistics, talking about the census that were conducted in 2021. So, and I told you what happened in 2023, where the figures stood at 2023, according to what? According to the unemployment, inflation, and population, and the GDP. So I have all this, and I think I've mentioned it to you. So try to do your KYC. Know your country, and that's what I call it. So you'll be able to know your country and what was the figure, because majority of the time they ask you what is the population of here and what is happening here and there. There you won't be able to say. So, but this figure is also good for the investors coming from outside, when they look at this and they can try to determine if it's a good country for them to come and live in. So KYC your own where you live as well. Try to know what it is that is going on in the country according to the to the Bureau of Statistics. They give you the general figure, the real figure of what is actually happening in the country. So you will see the pictures I put here. You'll see the figure also, and you can try to put this one in your diary. And at the end of the day, if you are planning to take the Luxembourgish language test, you'll be able to, if something like this you can discuss in your aura or something like this, you can discuss it. So if you choose to talk about this, it will be very good. So try to know this, and it will be better for you. Now, if you want to know more about all this information I'm passing on to you, try to go to statistics.public.lu. There you get more facts and more figure. There you will be able to, be the master in this figure that I've rolled out to you. Then you can also walk down to their office. Their office is right here in Kirchberg in Luxembourg here. So the address I don't have right now, but I'll try to give you a link. And the link is you can go to the Bureau of Press of Statistics in Luxembourg. Then you go to press at Statec at etat.lu. There you will be able to get more information. Then their office right here in Luxembourg. You can come to Kirchberg here. When you come to Kirchberg here, you will be able to get directly to their office. Their office is at number 13 Rue Erasmus. The postcode is 14.68 Luxembourg. So for you, you'll be able to put this one on a Google map and to direct you if you want to get to the Bureau of Statistics. You know, they are actually in the Chambers of Commerce. There you'll be able to, you know, find more and get more information according to, you know, according to your wish. So from everywhere you can get the bus to get down to the office. From the airport, you can get down to the office of a Bureau of Statistics. Just put this address on your Google map. You just move on, then you will get down there. Even you use the bus, and there are a lot of buses passing through the front of the office. So it will be better for you. So KYC, know your country. This is what I try to bring to you today, and it will be beneficial for everyone. Please share this information, pass it around, and you can put your comment in the comment section below. Like, share, and yeah, just comment. It will be the best. You know, we are just trying to, you know, get ourselves familiarized with where we live. Thank you very much for listening. This is Chokitable Media.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.